We have studied the concept of errors identified after preparing trial balance and before preparing the final accounts. We also compared that with our stage 1. What is stage 1? If errors are identified before preparing the trial balance. We compared these two and I explained in detail how errors can be identified after preparing the trial balance and how to rectify them by using suspense account. I hope you had a time to review that or go through that video. In today's video, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take some illustrations and explain to you. Especially in first illustration, whatever illustration I'm going to explain in this video, I'm going to compare stage 1 procedure and stage 2 procedure. Both I will take an example and compare and explain to you. Are you ready for that? Hi, my name is Krishna Akumalla. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. Without wasting much time, let us get into the problem. This problem is very important and you guys need to watch this video till the end so that you will get to know how the errors can be identified and compared between two different stages. And I also wanted to tell you one important point. I have created Telegram channel in the name of Krishna Akumalla Accounting Channel. I'm going to give that link here. I request all of you to, it's a free channel. You guys can click on that and log into the channel. If at all I'm going to conduct any live sessions during weekends, I'll keep updating them in the Telegram channel and I'll also keep posting about the videos, whatever videos I'm releasing, right? So if at all I have any questions in terms of the respective chapters, I'll post those questions as well in the Telegram channel. You can make use of that. So I sincerely request all of you to click on that link and subscribe to my Telegram channel. Okay, let us get into the problem now. Okay guys, let us get into the illustration 4. In this illustration, as I said previously, I'm going to compare this problem in both the stages, stage 1 and stage 2. The comparison is going to be, in case if there is no suspense account, how the entries are supposed to be posted. In case if there is a suspense account available, then how the entries are going to be posted. I will compare both and explain to you. Right now, the first, what I will do is, I will first talk about if there is no suspense account. Then I will talk about if there is a suspense account. Are you okay with that? Let us get into that. Correct the following errors without opening suspense account and opening a suspense account. So that is what he is asking us to do. First thing, the sales book has been totaled 100 rupees short. Sales book. This is sales book. The total is 100 rupees short. For example, if total is supposed to be 1000, we totaled as 900. That means there is 100 rupees shortage. If there is no suspense account, that means what? The minute I say if there is no suspense account, that is nothing but stage 1. Be clear on that. Now, we are on stage 1. Stage 1, how we used to rectify this? Simple, one-sided entry. Because this has impact only on sales account. This has impact only on sales account. So what we will do? We will simply write an entry by undercasting in sales book 100 rupees. That's all. We don't do anything. Simply by writing by undercasting of 100 rupees in sales account. That's all. So this is what we understood. This is stage 1, how we used to post an entry without having suspense account. Clear? Right. Next. Goods worth 150 returned by Green and Company have not been recorded anywhere. Goods returned by Green and Company. They returned the goods. They are written inwards. Why they are written inwards? We sold goods to Green and Company. They did not like them, so they returned. So we call them as goods inwards, or we can call them as sales returns. So we received the goods. Sales returns are coming in. So what we need to do? We need to debit sales returns account. And who returned them? Green and Company. Green and Company we need to credit. That's all. This is the entry. This is a complete entry. How come here the complete entry has come? In previous transaction, why complete entry did not come? In previous transaction, the impact was happened only in one account, that is sales account. But here if you see, goods returned by Green and Company, that entry was not recorded at all. If the entry is not recorded, both debit and credit is not recorded. That is the reason here you get both debit and credit. Hence we are calling it as complete entry. So in this transaction, we post complete entry even in stage 1. Clear? Right. Next, goods purchased 250 have been posted to debit of the supplier Gupta and Company. So the mistake happened only in Gupta and Company. So if I prepare Gupta and Company, this is Gupta and Company. Goods purchased 250. When we purchase goods, what entry we debit? What entry we post? We debit purchases and credit Gupta. We debit purchases and credit Gupta. This is the entry we post. Now, what we are supposed to do, Gupta? Gupta account has to be credited. But what did they do? Goods purchased 250 have been posted to debit of the supplier Gupta account. They debited Gupta account for 250. What they are supposed to do? They are supposed to credit. They are supposed to post here, but they posted in debit side. So we need to rectify this. So the mistake happened only in Gupta account. One account, single account, the mistake happened. So what we are supposed to do now? This 250 we need to rectify. If you want to rectify this 250, this is the incorrect debit. Incorrect debit if you want to credit, incorrect debit if you want to rectify, you need to credit it. So 250 I need to credit. So with this credit, what happened? This debit got rectified. This debit got rectified. Where is the credit in Gupta? Gupta account has to be created, no? Where is the credit? So that means what? You need to put another 250 in Gupta account. Then what will happen? This 250 and this 250 will get knocked off, and another 250 which is supposed to be created, that will be there in the Gupta account as a credit. Are you getting my point? So with this entry, what is that we have done for rectifying this? We have credited 500 rupees in Gupta account. Why we created? Because wrong posting in Gupta account. So what we do? One-sided entry by wrong posting in Gupta account. That is what we prepare the entry and we close it. This is one-sided entry. Are you clear on this point? Right. Next, furniture purchased from Gulab and Brothers 1000 has been entered in the purchase day book. Furniture purchased from Gulab and Brothers, we purchased furniture, has been entered in purchase day book. Furniture is an asset. When we purchase an asset, asset account has to be debited. But which account they debited? They debited a purchase account because they posted this entry in purchase day book. So if entry is posted in purchase day book, it will go and hit in purchase account. It will go and hit in purchase account. So purchase account is debited with 1000. Purchase account is debited with 1000. But which account is supposed to be debited? Furniture account. Furniture account is supposed to be debited. Is furniture account debited? No. So what is the wrong entry they posted? Wrong entry is they debited purchase account and credited supplier account. Gulab account. Gulab Brothers. This is the wrong entry. Let me put properly. The wrong entry is purchases account debit, credit, Gulab and Brothers. This is the wrong entry. What is the correct entry? furniture account debit to Gulab and Brothers 1000, 1000. This is the correct entry. This is correct entry. This is first wrong entry, second correct entry. Now we need to post a rectification entry. Which account we are supposed to debit correctly? Furniture account. So debit furniture account first. Furniture account debit. Gulab, there is no mistake. Gulab, there is no mistake. So no need to talk about this. Furniture account is supposed to be debited. I debited furniture account. But what account they debited instead of furniture? Purchase account. This debit should not be there. So I need to credit, I need to rectify. If I want to rectify the debit of purchase, I need to credit it. So to purchase account. So furniture account debit to purchase account is the rectification entry. This is the rectification entry. Furniture account debit to purchase account. Are you clear? This is also a complete entry. Why this is complete entry? Why there is no single-sided entry posted here? Because the mistake happened in multiple accounts. Furniture account, they did not post. That is one error. Instead of posting in furniture account, they posted in purchase account. That is another account got impacted. So multiple accounts got impacted, because of which complete entry has come. Because of which complete entry has come. Right. Next. Discount received from red and black 15 has not been entered in discount column of the cash book. Guys, so this discount part is very important. I think in previous illustrations also I explained about discount. They are different. This part is different. You please go and watch those previous videos. You will definitely get a good interesting subject there. Here, discount received from red and block 15 rupees has not been entered in the discount column of the cash book. Cash book they have not entered. Cash book, what will happen? There will be two columns. One is discount, one is cash. One is discount, one is cash. Here, this is payment side, this is receipt side. When we receive the discount, where do we record it? When do we receive the discount? When we make the payment. That means this discount credit side is called received, discount received. While, what is that entry we are supposed to post for this? Let us understand. When I make the payment to red and black, so red and black debit, right, to cash account, to discount account. This is the entry, right? So cash account we need to credit some amount, discount account also we need to credit the amount. But what they did, they forgot to write this 15 here. They forgot to write this 15 here. Since they forgot to write here, what will be the impact? That is what we need to understand. Guys, one thing, if they simply say this is missed to write in cash book, that means what? This will have impact in two accounts. That is the important point here. What are those two accounts? From here, from discount, if whatever amount you put in discount column, it will go to two accounts. One is discount account, other one is personal account. Which is personal account? Red and black. So whatever amount you are keeping in discount column, it will go to two accounts. One is discount account and other one is red and black account. Since this 15 rupees is not recorded in discount column, it will have impact in two accounts. That is discount account, other one is personal account as well. How come you say that it is impacting in red and black account? Yes, because from here, from discount column, what is the, if discount is received, what entry we post? Red and black debit to actually discount account. This is the entry we are supposed to post by taking this amount from discount column in the cash book. But this is not entered here. If this is not entered, then it shouldn't have been posted to discount account. It shouldn't have been posted to red and black account also. That is the assumption you need to take. If at all you wanted to say, no sir, you should have correctly impacted in cash column, and but it is not, it is also impacted Ramesh account also correctly, sorry, red and black account also correctly, so I will give impact only in discount account. You can say that. But if at all you wanted to say this is already correctly entered in personal account, that means red and black account, that should have been mentioned in our problem. What did they say here? Discount received from red and black 15 rupees has not been entered in the discount column in the cash book. Simple. They did not say anything about the personal account. That means what? If nothing is mentioned about the personal account, what you need to assume here is the minute this amount is missed from discount column in the cash book, that wouldn't have been posted to discount account, that wouldn't have been posted to red and black account as well. If at all you wanted to consider this entry is already posted in red and black, they should have given in the problem saying that personal account is correctly posted. You go and check my previous illustrations. In one of those illustrations, they made it very, very clear. Discount is incorrectly entered in cash book, but it is correctly entered in personal account. But in this problem, what did they say? Discount column, they forgotten to enter. Simple. That's all. They didn't talk about personal account. If they, in the absence of mentioning about the personal account, how you need to assume here is this discount missed out in cash book has impact on two accounts. One is discount account, other one is personal account. So discount received is an income. So to discount account, credit. Which account I need to debit? Red and black account. Red and black account. So red and black account debit. While making payment to the red and black, what do? We debit red and black, right? Correct? Because he is the receiver. So when red and black is receiving the amount, he is debit, the receiver is applicable. So I need to debit red and black and credit discount account. So this is the entry I am supposed to post for this transaction. Are you clear? Right. Next, discount allowed to G. Mohan and Company 18 rupees has not been entered in the discount column of the cash book. Discount allowed has not been entered in the cash book. The account of G. Mohan and Company has, however, been correctly posted. This is the fantastic point. See, compare these two. There, he did not talk about red and black. Because that means what? Red and black also got impacted. That is the assumption we have taken in the previous one. In this case, what did he mention? He mentioned very clearly Mohan and company has account has been correctly posted. In that account, it has been posted correctly. But where is that entry wouldn't have been posted? That entry wouldn't have posted in discount account alone. That entry wouldn't have been posted in discount account alone. That is the assumption you need to take. So here, what happened? Cash book, discount allowed will be in debit side, discount received will be in credit side. In this, they have forgotten to put 18 rupees. If this is forgotten, if this amount is missed out, here it will have impact in two. One is discount account, other one is personal account. But in this case, it will not have impact on personal account. Why it will not have in personal account? He mentioned very clearly in the problem, this has been correctly posted in Mohan account. That means personal account is given impact correctly. But where is that impact was not given? Only in discount. That means only one account got impacted. Since one account got impacted, you need to put one-sided entry. What is that one-sided entry we put? We simply put by omission of discount 18 rupees in discount allowed column. We mentioned this in discount allowed account simply by saying, not by, sorry, two. It is discount allowed is an expenditure, right? All expenses and losses to be debited in discount allowed account. So to omission of discount, you need to put and mention 18 rupees there, one-sided entry. That's all you need to post. Are you clear? I hope you are clear on this, one-sided entries. I mean, without suspense account, how these transactions can be rectified in the books of accounts is what I explained so far. Now, we are going to talk about the same problem if the suspense account is available. If the suspense account is available. Let us say, the sales book has been totaled 100 rupees short. Now what will happen? Sales book, I am supposed to have 1000 rupees total, but I totaled as 900, because of which my sales account has impact of 100 rupees short. Here 100 rupees short is credit. I have to book 100. So sales account I need to credit with 100. But I am using suspense account here, right? So which account I need to debit? Suspense account. 100. To this extent, your suspense account would be having a balance in your trial balance. That is the reason the suspense account is being used here. Are you getting my point? So sales account is undercasted. So sales account has to be created. So I created sales account. But I also need to prepare a complete entry, right? Because I'm using suspense account. Since I'm using suspense account, the suspense account must be having a credit balance in the trial balance. The suspense account will be having a credit balance in the trial balance. So that credit has to be rectified. If you want to credit that, rectify that credit, you need to debit suspense account. So suspense account is debited with 100 and sales account is created with 100. This is what we need to post. Previously we posted this as a one-sided entry. Now we are posting this as a complete entry. Why we are posting this as a complete entry? Because you have a suspense account already available in the suspense account, in trial balance, because of which we are taking that suspense account as the other leg of the entry and posting complete entry. Posting a complete entry. That is the reason why you could see complete entry in this stage 2. You don't see single entry. You always see complete entries in stage 2. Are you getting my point? This is what is the first entry. Second one, goods worth 150 returned by Green and Company have not been recorded anywhere. This I already explained. So what goods returned? Sales return account debit to Green and Company. That's all. Here there is no impact of suspense. Why? Because this has impact on multiple accounts. This has impact on multiple accounts. Since this has impact on multiple accounts, there is no question of suspense account arising. This entry is not posted at all. Since this entry is not posted at all, simply you post that entry and close it. There is no impact on suspense account because there is no difference in trial balance. When the difference will come in trial balance? If the impact is happened in one side, then only you will get the difference in trial balance. If the impact is happened in one account or one side, then what will happen? It will go to suspense account. From suspense account, you need to prepare a complete entry. But in this case, the entry is totally missed out. Since the entry is totally missed out, you are posting debit and credit, and there is no suspense account impact because there is no difference in trial balance to this extent. To this extent of entry, there is no difference in trial balance previously also. Right? That is the reason you are preparing a compensating entry and closing this. Right? Next, goods purchased 250 have been posted to debit of the supplier Gupta account. This will have impact because this has impact on one side. Gupta account, what happened? Gupta account, instead of crediting, I debited 250. So I need to credit 250 to knock off this, and I also need to put another 250 to bring in credit balance in Gupta account. This is what I explained previously. That means Gupta account has to be created with 250 rupees. Gupta account has to be created with 500 rupees. Am I right? So if you want to credit Gupta to Gupta 500, what should be the debit? Debit is suspense. Why suspense account is debit? To this extent, your suspense account will have 500 rupees balance in your trial balance. Because trial balance will have a difference to the extent of 500, because of which you are debiting suspense account and creating Gupta account. I'm not giving any blind, approach. I'm not following any blind approach for you to explain this, because you need to thoroughly understand why I'm debiting suspense account, why am I crediting Gupta account. If you do not understand like that, blind approach doesn't fly at all. You will definitely forget during the examination. That is the reason I'm trying my level best to explain how to remember these transactions. Now, Gupta account is one-sided entry, impact. Right? To rectify this, I need to credit 500 rupees in Gupta account. I created to Gupta 500. Which account I need to debit? You need to debit suspense account. Why suspense account? To this extent, 250. While preparing the trial balance, you got the difference. The difference was posted to suspense account. Hence, suspense account is having a credit balance. If you want to rectify that credit in suspense account, you need to debit it. That is the reason suspense account is debited. You have to be concentrating like anything while listening to this problem. So that is the reason why suspense account debit and Gupta account credit entry has to be posted here. Clear? Right. Next, furniture purchased from Gulab and Brothers 1000 has been entered in purchase book. So what was the wrong entry? I already told you this. Wrong entry was purchase debit to Gulab. 1000. What should be the correct entry? What should be the correct entry? The correct entry will be furniture account debit to Gulab account. This is the correct entry. What is the rectification entry? There is no problem in Gulab, so no need to talk about Gulab now. Furniture is the right entry. So let us debit furniture account. And which was debited instead of furniture? Purchase account. So purchase account has to be rectified. That was in debit. If you want to rectify the debit, you need to do credit. So to purchase account. So furniture account debit to purchase account. That is what we need to post an entry. This is how the rectification has to be done here. Next, discount received from red and block 15 has not been entered in the discount column of the cash book. This I already explained. I don't want to repeat again, boring you. So this 15 rupees, what entry I suggested previously? Red and black debit and to discount account. This is what I suggested. The same entry you need to post here as well, because since it has impact on both the sides, two accounts, so both the accounts, one account is debited and other account, red and black is debited and discount is credited. There is no impact on suspense account because the error had an impact on two accounts, multiple accounts. Since it has impact on multiple accounts, there is no need for suspense account. Hence, I rectified with red and black debit and discount account credit. There is no need for suspense here. Clear? Next, discount allowed to Mohan 18 rupees has not been entered in the discount column of the cash book. The account of G Mohan has, however, been correctly posted. Actually, it is supposed to have impact on two accounts, personal account and discount account. But he mentioned very clearly personal account, it is correctly posted. He specifically, categorically, he told personal account is correctly posted. Hence, the impact is happened only in discount account. Discount allowed. So discount allowed, what I am supposed to do? I am supposed to debit. Discount allowed account debit. Why discount allowed account debit? Discount allowed is an expenditure. So all expenses and losses are supposed to be debited. Hence discount allowed is debited to the extent of 18 rupees. Which account I am supposed to credit? Since I did not post this in discount allowed account, to that extent, I would have got a difference in my trial balance. That difference would have been posted to suspense account. Since it has been posted to suspense account in debit side, that has to be rectified. That if I want to rectify the debit of suspense, I need to credit it. So to suspense account, credit. This is how you need to post an entry. Are clear? So this is how the entries are supposed to be posted. After that, it is always better to check and see how the suspense account is impacted. See here, we have given impact of suspense account only in 3 cases, right? One is in Gupta account. Are you in agreement? Gupta account 500. So their suspense account is debited. You go and check, the previous entries, whatever I posted. Sales account is also debited to that extent. Do you agree with that? Where is the sales account? Let us go and look into that. Sales book. Sales book undercasting, right? So sales book, if it is undercasted, suspense account debit to sales account, that is the entry. Here you see. So that is what we debited here. This 100 rupees is nothing but the undercasting of sales book. Gupta account is 500, and we also have another discount. This is the one. This is the entry. This entry also suspense account is credited. So credit suspense account 18 rupees we posted. Now if you balance this suspense account, you get 582 rupees. What is this 582? This 582 was the difference you identified in trial balance as credit balance. As credit balance. So to this extent, as soon as you prepare this, your suspense account is tallied. Simple. Let us say I prepare a suspense account now. Suspense account. Debit and credit. Let us assume that, forget about this problem. 582 credit was identified in trial balance. What do you do generally? By balance brought down 582 as an opening balance. Then you debit 100, you debit 500, you debit 18. Now you total it 600, 600. Did you get any closing balance in suspense account? No. Since you did not get closing balance, what happened to your suspense account? Opening balance was 582. These three entries are rectified. Because these three entries are rectified, your suspense account got tallied. There is no balance in suspense account after posting these rectification entries, and your suspense account is zero balance now. Your suspense account is having zero balance. That is how the suspense account has to be rectified. As an accountant, by end of rectifying all these journal entries, you should make sure that your suspense account doesn't have any balance to be carried forwarded. If at all any balance is there in suspense account still being carried forwarded, that means to that extent the rectification entries are not posted, or posted but still there are some mistakes. That is how the people will presume. So as soon as the suspense account is prepared, you should make sure that your suspense account is tallied and there is no balance being carried forwarded. You should not carry forward any balance in suspense account. The minute you carry forward any balance in suspense account, that means you did not rectify the entries correctly. That is the assumption people will take. Are you clear? This is what is the illustration I would like to bring it to your notice. I hope you are clear with this concept. Are you? Right. If you like the content, please like the video, subscribe to my channel, and share this video with your friends and colleagues. Don't forget to subscribe my Telegram channel. Thank you so much.